How's it going? This is Angel 3TKO, and these are tips to help you defeat Phrike. For those who want the short and sweet version, go battle Phrike with a high level of weapon proficiency and adrenaline. Buy artifacts and consumables, don't go in with any negative side effects from an infected item. Use a weapon that is good from long distance, and once you're in the battle, use the Fire as soon as it is ready, and while he can take damage. Note that he doesn't take damage when you finish a phase. Also, shoot him in the chest, not the head. And don't stop shooting unless it's to reload. Jump often, and good luck. You're welcome to come back for the details if you need them. For those of you that stayed, here are the things you should do. First and the most important thing to do is prepare. Before you go into the battle with Phrike, you need to be ready. You want your weapon proficiency and adrenaline high. The higher they are, the easier it will be. I suggest going in with at least a level 3 weapon proficiency and a level 5 adrenaline. Now, how do you get those to go up? You defeat enemies to increase the weapon proficiency, and don't take damage as you defeat them to increase the adrenaline. If you take damage, your weapon proficiency stays the same, but your adrenaline will reset. The longer you keep the adrenaline high, the faster you'll increase your weapon proficiency, because when you reach level 4 adrenaline, you get a buff for your weapon proficiency. Your weapon proficiency is the bar in the bottom left corner with a star and a number on it to indicate the level. Here I have a level 1 weapon proficiency. The adrenaline is the number below the heartbeat in the bottom center. Secondly, Abolites. This is a currency and returnal that you will use for artifacts, consumables, and these things will give you upgrades or buffs. So with that, you can go to a fabricator and buy some of the things I would recommend, like health or an increase in power or damage, and stay away from anything that helps you from close combat because it won't help you against Phrike. Abolites is the bottom number next to the map. Here I have 39. Here's the fabricator where you can use your Abolites to get upgrades. Third is, stay positive. There are items and buffs you can pick up as you travel and defeat enemies that are infected with malignancy, which means they usually have good buffs, but they have a negative side effect such as healing won't heal much, you can't pick up a new weapon, or you take more damage. And sometimes it will only tell you the risk of an item, but it won't tell you the effect of the item. So think twice before you pick them up. You can get rid of these side effects with ether. This is an item that is infected that does not see the side effects. It only tells you the malfunction probability. You do have the choice to use ether to cleanse this one, and that's the top number next to the map. I have 13 at the moment. Going into the boss battle, go with as few side effects as possible because the more you have, the more difficult the battle will be depending on what the side effects are. I recommend you go with none since obviously here we're trying to make it as easy as possible. I do recommend a fully automatic rifle that does not have an area of effect for the Fire, meaning that the Fire does all the damage to a single enemy. Now you're ready to take Phrike head on. For his first phase, all of his attacks should be avoided by moving and just a single, maybe 2 dashes. Once you see that the targets are like really close to you, just dodge, and you should be fine for the first phase. Here we're on the second phase, and these are the new attacks he adds to the phase. So here he'll do this ring that approaches you. You can just jump over it and dodge it. That's what I did. And then he does that dash. That dash was very tricky for me, but I was just jumping the gun and I was dodging too early. So you wait for him to dodge, then you dodge. He also adds the beam that goes side to side, and the way you avoid that is you dodge forward or back. Going into his last phase, he'll start doing a double dash, and to avoid that, you'll dodge twice. But for his second dash, you'll want to time it, because if you dodge too early, you can get hit. He also adds a second ring to his attack, and what I did was jump over it as soon as I could so it wouldn't have as many things in the way. His beam attack also changes to going from side to side, and then he brings it right back. So this, you want to avoid getting hit by dodging forward or back. Alright, that's all you need. Now you can go out there and defeat Phrike yourself. Good luck!
Let's go! Let's go! Get out of here!